Free Thought 010. Today I would like to talk about something that's been in the news lately. The Trump tariff war. Is it a good thing or is it a bad thing? I will give my thoughts and opinions on this. First, I just want to say 90% of the negative press I've been hearing on this have come from mainstream media, like CNN, MSNBC, and others like them. So instinctively I decided I needed to know more about this, because if they don't like it, it may have a real chance of being something good. This is what I found out. Trump plans to raise steel tariffs to around 25%. Aluminum tariffs, I think it was 10%, but I'm not sure. Something odd though, they never say how much that is. 25% of what? As was pointed out by Stefan Molyneux. He makes an interesting point. We never actually got a real number behind the percentages. He also raised a good point that Barack Obama raised steel tariffs by 500% on, I believe it was China, and the media didn't say anything negative about that. So, from what I'm gathering in the wacky world of liberalism, 25 is greater than 500. Interesting to say the least. Now on to my opinions. If the liberal media doesn't like something, it's usually something that favors us and hurts them. After looking into this, I do think this could help us in the long run. True, things that require steel or aluminum might have a slight price hike, and to be honest, I don't think imposing these tariffs was just about helping our steel manufacturers. I think it was something that was calculated beyond that. I mean, look, we already had China forcing North Korea into a meeting with Trump. They haven't said so directly, but don't you find it kind of funny? Trump starts talking about tariffs against China. Now, out of the blue, just out of the goodness of Kim Jong-un's heart, he decides to have a meeting with Trump. I don't buy it. It was definitely China telling him he had to. Now I look out and say, what else can these tariffs do to make these a little more equal? If we can bring North Korea to the table just by increasing a little bit here and there, what else do you think Trump can accomplish by renegotiating some of these deals? As we've seen, countries like China and Germany depend on us greatly to drive their economy. Heck, if we can get Merkel to back down from some of these programs that's killing Europe, it wouldn't just be Americans benefiting. Would be helping out the European citizens. Now rather Trump will do that or not, I don't know, but if someone can take Merkel down a peg, it'd be Trump. God, I hope he takes her down a peg, and yes, I do not like Merkel whatsoever. I might get into that in another article. Back to tariffs. So even if we might have to pay slightly more for the things that require steel and aluminum, we have a lot more to gain from these being enacted. We are essentially re-establishing that America is no longer in the business of pleasing the global elite. We no longer subscribe to the globalist agenda, which is a good thing. I only wish it could have happened 20 years ago. I leave you with these final thoughts today. With these tariffs, we stand to gain more than just what is mentioned. Trump is talking about steel and aluminum, but what will the other countries offer for a better deal? It sure won't be steel or aluminum, no, it will be things like North Korea meeting with us and possibly them disarming things we don't even know about because the media won't cover it.